What's up, folks? This is just getting completely more outrageous. Remember how we just dealt with the whole pistol brace ban deal? And one of the points that I made was, why doesn't Congress just grow some balls and repeal the NFA so that the ATF can't make assumptions on laws and make them rules? Right? Like, if we really want to be accountable, like, if everyone wants to be accountable, how is it that the ATF was able to make this pistol brace rule? It's because Congress made laws surrounding short-barreled rifles, and the ATF just kind of connected a few dots and said, okay, well, we look at these as short-barreled rifles, so let's ban them. You don't get mad at the kid for stealing a cookie out of the cookie jar. You get mad at the parent for leaving them too low. Maybe not putting them up in a cupboard to where they can't reach them. It's the same thing here. And remember how much time they all spent talking about, well, are these legal? Are these not legal? All those tax dollars.
This is a semi-automatic handgun. As quick as I depress the trigger of this Glock 19, a round comes out of the chamber. The functionality between that weapon and this weapon are exactly identical. There is no difference. So you're banning a class of weapons that you don't like the look of, not because of functionality, not because of how fast a round comes out of the weapon, just because you don't like the way that they look, because they function exactly the same. Now move this one.
All those people are paid by us. Now, Congress, not the ATF, Congress, the people who are acting like they're on our side when it comes to, you know, the whole pistol brace thing, arguing with the ATF. They just came out with a new bulk ammo ban. I'm not even going to comment on how stupid this is yet, but let me read this. This is the title of the bill that's just been introduced. A bill to amend Title 18 United States Code to prevent bulk sales of ammunition, promote record keeping and reporting about ammunition and ammunition straw purchasing, and require a background check before the transfer of ammunition by certain firearms licensees to non-licensees. Do y'all understand how dumb this is? Seriously, like let's quickly break this down because you guys haven't figured out how stupid you are. Everyone, cold turkey may be great on sandwiches, but there's a better way to break your bad habits. We're not talking about some weird crap that you see a lot nowadays where it looks like somebody's sucking on a pink straw. We're talking about our sponsor, Fume. And they look at the problem a little bit different. What Fume does is it removes the bad from the habit. So instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. Instead of vapor, it uses flavored air. And instead of chemicals, Fume uses all natural, delicious flavors. And they just came out with a new product. This is called the Solano, and it comes with the Journey Pack. Anyways, with the Journey Pack, they give you a bunch of different flavors. I've tried all of them. My favorites are definitely mint and orange, but this is honestly the best product that I've seen out there as far as quitting your bad habit. So they're giving you 10% off the Journey Pack. Just go to tryfume.com/heavyduty and use code heavyduty to get an additional 10% off. And a big thanks to Fume for sponsoring today's video. We're going to prevent bulk sales of ammunition. What is a bulk sale of ammunition? If you ask me, it may be very different than someone who is okay with having 100 rounds. But knowing our government, knowing that they're saying, well, okay, you know what, you only need 8 rounds in your gun at once. I'm willing to bet that they're gonna make this be, I don't know, a bulk sale is anything over 100 at a time. Maybe 100 a day. That's like maybe 10 minutes at the range if you don't have your mags already loaded. If you've got them already loaded, you can spit that out in probably 20 seconds. But that's considered bulk ammunition.
The idea that you could sell, my legislation says there can be no more than
8 bullets in a round, okay? What these guys do in these mass killings, they have magazines, they call them, as I know you know, that can hold up to 100 bullets in it. 100 bullets. That's where these, people just is like having a automatic weapon, which is we're not allowed to have, by the way, supposedly. And so it limits the size of the magazines. It limits the ability of any weapon, including pistols.
And the next part's just great. Promote record keeping and reporting about ammunition. Why? Like when you guys are rating a house, do you want to like have a sheet as to how many rounds you think they have? Like you guys are going to have a little discussion behind your truck before you rate it. Like, okay, he's got 1,000 rounds of 9. He's got 500 rounds of 5.56. But we do have on record that he went to the range the other day, so it could be lower, but let's expect at least, I don't know, 200 to 300 rounds being fired at us. Is that what you're thinking here? The next part is the stupidest thing. Like they actually put this in this bill. And ammunition straw purchasing. Dude, what do you mean? Anyone over a certain age can go into any gun shop and buy ammo. Like what exactly do you mean by straw purchasing? Why would somebody go out and buy ammo just to go, I don't know, hand it off to someone else? So what do you mean by straw purchasing? Oh, I see what you mean. You're talking about like if I'm at a range and my buddy runs out of ammo and he's like, hey, can I have a few rounds? And I give him maybe like 10 rounds to shoot. Oh, is that straw purchasing? I bought them for him? So now you're gonna try to come arrest me because it's straw purchasing? They put that in there. Yep. And then the best one is require a background check before the transfer of ammunition by certain FFLs to non-licensees. Okay. What exactly are you doing the background check for? It'd be like someone going into a liquor store and just wanting to buy a bottle. No liquor in it, just the bottle. And then being like, okay, no. Are you over 21? Sir, there's no alcohol in it. Still, are you still over 21? So ultimately, let me tell you why this is a major problem. Anytime there's a law passed in our government in regards to guns or ammo, or anything involved with it. Now we're getting into accessories. The problem is that the ATF is then going to take it, and they're going to do the same thing as far as what they did with the pistol braces. They're going to make a rule saying that anything can be considered ammunition. Oh, you got BBs? You play airsoft? No, we need a background check for that now too. Oh, no, you can only have 100 rounds. It's still considered ammunition. I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. If you're in Congress, if you're someone who's a lawmaker, why don't you have a round table about stuff that is actually hurting America? Handle those issues, and as soon as America is perfect or damn near close, then you can talk about whatever you want. You're not going to pass this crap because it's unconstitutional.